What's going on, y'all? It's Breeze's Pieces, and you're now tuned into the hottest upcoming podcast for all the New York City entrepreneurs, artists, and businessmen and women around the world, right? So today I got a couple guests with me. I got Krazy Dee with me. I got Leeky Bandz. You know, a couple artists from New York City, Brooklyn, Lower East Side collab right now going on. So yeah, so backstory to how I know these guys. So Krazy Dee actually met him today. So it's a pleasure to have you on here, you know.
Prince of Coney Island.
Yeah, definitely ready to learn a lot about you, know, have a good conversation behind the scenes.
For sure.
And Leeky Bandz, I was about to say Little Italy. Leeky Bandz been somebody, I ain't gonna lie, this somebody I've been listening to since high school, like way back, like before he even had the head, like the Max B look. He had the baldy, he didn't even have the goatee yet.
Queen bald head.
Yeah, no, this somebody I've been listening to for a minute. Like, you know, it's just weird because like the way I came across your music, it's like this is when Instagram first came out, the blue check mark. So it's like back then, it's like you had a blue check mark, you was somebody. So it's like if I didn't know who you were, I was gonna go find out who you were because it's like I must be missing out.
Yeah.
You know, so I was listening to you since I've seen you got all these collabs. NBA Youngboy, PNB Rock,
Much love.
Roddy Rich, 22 G's, like, you know, so
Yeah.
it's a pleasure to have you. You even did a feature with my little bro, Fafa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy right there.
That's
like,
my guys.
yeah, that's my guy. My sister was here earlier too. She would have told you
that's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, that's someone she went to school with.
He part of the team. He future
Oh, for
sound.
real?
Yeah, he future
Oh, that's
sound.
crazy. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I would have told him.
I was fucking with him after the feature. I'm like, man,
Oh,
Joy, you
word?
gotta join the team, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna call him right after. But yeah, so it's, you know, it's definitely a pleasure to, you know, get in tune with y'all. So,
Surely.
you know, I'm sure the audience want to know, like, what got y'all into music? How long y'all been doing it for?
Shit, so for me, really, I've been doing music for about my whole life, really. I ain't never just started and wake up just wanting to do it. But really, for me, I'll say 12 years ago, I really was starting to realize, all right, how do I take it serious and actually do more that I want to do with music? So I'll say 12 years ago, that's when I really started to take it serious and like, all right, how do I execute and do something with this?
And me, on the other hand, I ain't gonna lie, I started off, me and the guys, we was just freestyling in the crib, you feel me? Just fucking around. 2016, I started rapping, but I took it serious in 2020. That's when I started shooting music videos, and I'm like, nah, I could really go somewhere with this shit. Feel me? This is before I met Leeky and them. I don't know, some just told me, like, go full-fledged with it.
Yeah.
Feel me? And I always try to tell my peers, like, yo, if you're gonna start rapping, go all the way with it. Don't just rap and then just don't rap. So that was my mindset, and that's why I'm here today, because I stuck to it. You feel me?
Yeah, so D, do you have any, like, influences?
Oh, like my favorite rappers and stuff like that?
Yeah, you could say that.
I ain't gonna lie, like my influence, when I was growing up, I used to look up to 50 Cent heavy, feel me?
Okay.
I like how they move, I like how they move
love
militant, like real militant, you feel me? Like fighting through all the odds, like I like that type of shit, you feel
Yeah,
me?
I
But
fuck with
my favorite rapper nowadays, those like Dirk.
Okay. So the reason I asked that is because, like, we were just speaking offset about this. Like, he gives, like, I don't know, audience, you tell me. He has, like, a country sound to him. So I'm thinking, like, he probably listens to, like, a lot of Southern people. I'm there thinking he had, like, some Southern roots. But he's straight from Coney Island.
Straight from Coney Island,
Like,
straight
he's
from the
African,
towns.
too, but, like, straight from Coney Island, like, you know?
That shit busted
Shout out to my
mind.
Ghanaians, shout out to my Nigerians, man.
Yeah, he
I'm
got the
trying to
best
go
of both
out there and
worlds.
start going crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know that time gonna come.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I got to ask you, like, which country you think make the better jollof rice?
Man, you know I gotta go with my Ghanaians, man.
Ooh, okay.
You know,
Look at
I'm
Mike.
not, you know, I ain't gonna lie, Nigerian jollof slap.
Mike's
get on
Nigerian,
I
by
ain't
the
gonna
way.
lie,
if y'all didn't
Nigerian
know.
jollof slap.
His.
Nigerian jollof do slap. But I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go with my Ghanaians.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Gotta go with my Ghanaians.
I never had Nigerian jollof,
I'm
but the
rocking with
Ghanaians
them
go
all the
crazy
way.
with it.
I'm rocking with my Ghanaians all the way.
So, yo, he really,
You feel me?
he said,
To the point where I started making jollof
you
myself.
about to say that for real? He not playing.
Yo, for real.
So-
I really want to know his opinion.
Well, that's Mike offset. Yeah, so Leeky, so you had like more experience in the music industry and whatnot.
Yeah.
So just correct me if I'm wrong. So you went from Atlantic Records, and then you started your thing with Future Sound. So talk about like what it was like with Atlantic.
So really with Atlantic, what my thing was, I don't know what their deal was, but with my situation, it was really just me utilizing and me understanding like, oh, this is a major label that kind of have helped a lot of the artists that I studied with their imprint. So that was a part of me joining Atlantic Records to kind of learn, to get more experience. You kind of get my feet wet to say, all right, bet, how do I kind of do what I want to do to start off my Future Sound Network and kind of leverage off to that. So with Atlantic, we kind of did a partnership album agreement to where we would do album releases and single releases, EP releases, to then lead me to say, all right, look, we kind of want to do just more than that. Like, you know, we kind of want to execute more than that. We want to act. We want to do movies. So I just started to put my focus more to things like that, you know, getting into working with Dame Dash, L. Cool J, Kanye West on a few films and projects and stuff like that. And just, you know, just going behind the scenes to really say, how do I do more than just making a song?
I feel that, yeah, because even your features too, those are all Atlantic guys, like for the most part, like all the industry names, like even the people I just named before.
That's kind of how I got to Atlantic.
Okay.
I was like, we did this strategic thing of where me and my team, like, yo, where do you want to go? Like, where do you want to work with? And I'm like, all right, well, I feel like Atlantic got more of the artists that do what I'm doing, where we bossing up and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was just like, all right, I feel like Atlantic is the best place for me to go and join and test this out. And test out this experience to see kind of how you build an artist, how do you make an artist, how do you make music, how do you make a record, how do you sell a record, how do you promote the record, things like that. So that was really what I was going into Atlantic for, and what I really would commend them on, because we really learned that. Like, we went from going up and down to bigger labels to smaller labels, to going in there to working on the marketing budgets and saying, oh, look, from when we did Checkup with PNB Rock, I was fully independent around that time. So I was kind of like down to my last $10,000, and Rock was kind of like, yo, I like your music and I fuck with you, bro. Like, I thought about you. We gonna make this song. We gonna do that. And I just kind of was embracing that and really just, you know, taking that as like a big brother figure.
Yeah, cause really I was gonna say Rock is like somebody who really he liked Manhattan from what it looked like. Cause I see he's always in Harlem, always in really, like Midtown and whatnot.
That's how I know him, like from Manhattan. Like, I swear, a lot of people in Manhattan just like, yo, this new guy. That's how I know him. So when he really reached out, it was like a turning back situation of like, whoa, I'm singing your music to females, and now we get to sing together.
Yeah, I love me some Alone by PNB Rock. That's my favorite song right there. I used to be 5 in the morning.
I know I did you wrong, but baby. So when he like, yo, I want to do a song, I'm like, what? Bro, I'm fanned out. Fanned out. So it was like, I'm gonna tell you this, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody really noticed. When he brought me the Checkup record, I had only met him one time previous to that record. I had met him one time at the studio. He left the studio. And then the second time we come in the studio, which was like a week after or a few days after, he's like, yo, I was thinking about you, big bro. He never called me like little bro that much. He really was, yo, big bro, I was thinking about you. And I'm like, what you mean? You platinum, and you talking about you thinking about me? Like, so I really was just like, what are you talking about? And he like, yo, bro, like, I was recording and I had just remembered that I met you and just the energy. So when I was doing this record, I had you in mind of like, yo, I want to put you on this. He bring me the Checkup record, bro. You know what he tells me? He like, yo, I want you to hear this record, big bro, but I want you to redo the hook. I wanted to punch the air. I said,
yeah, you thought you gave it your all.
Big bro, don't do this to me. Nah. You I think you understand? Bro, we here for this. We here for you on that hook. I don't want to hear me singing on the hook, and I don't think a lot of other people want to hear me singing on the hook. So I really had to like beg him to like, yo, bro, not let me. He had verses for Checkup. He did the whole song. It was like, yo, bro, I want you to re-sing this hook that I wrote. I'm like, bro, I can't sing like you, bro. What you mean? You going crazy. You about to ruin you and me trying to do that. Nah. Mm-hmm. So I like had to kind of beg him to say, bro, just like, no, bro, you stay on the hook. I'm going to do the verse. That can't work like that. Mm. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate him, though, for just connecting and really like working with a youngin' and just really teaching me a lot of things. Because really, we were supposed to do a New Lane situation before Atlantic. That's why, if you notice, he was like, yo, all the features was from Atlantic artists. Because I was really tagging on every everyday artist. Yo, I got a bag for you. I got this. 20,000, 10 band, whatever it is. Pull up so we can work.
Right.
I was understanding that we had to pay for certain shit. So I was paying for certain stuff so that we can get it done. Even if I ain't have the funds or the resources, I'm going, yo, look, You may have the funds and the resources. You can help me do this, and we could put it together, and I could potentially find it to give it to you back. So we was doing a lot of stuff like that. And then Rock really had came to me and was just like, yo, bro, I want to sign you. Like, I want to do this with you. I want to get you to Atlantic Records. I want to focus on you. Like, I want to focus on you. And really, bro, he had like, bro, he just like, so if it wasn't for a lot of like industry people, bro, we would have done so much. So much.
Kind of say he kind of opened the door for you in a way?
Yeah, he opened the door for me. No, not even kinda. He opened the door for me.
Yeah, cause I'm thinking this is all happened after you was with Atlantic.
I was just sitting around for 10 to 12 years, just floating, chilling. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh, what? You doing this? Nah, come with me."
I feel that.
And then other rappers was like, "All right, bet I'll give you a feature. I'll do this."
Yeah, it's crazy that you even say that, because I'm gonna be real with you. I would have thought the closest relationship you had was with 22 G's, because I seen you guys did like a good amount of, like y'all did like maybe like what, 3 songs together?
Yeah. Yeah, we did a whole album.
It was 3 or 4? Oh, 3? Okay, yeah.
It was 3.
You had to make sure correctly.
It was 3, yeah. It was 3. It was 3.
And that Roddy Ricch one is just like, what happened to that one? Because it's like, I feel like it just got like taken down or something. What happened? I don't see it anywhere anymore. No, wait, I don't know.
I know you a good one. I know what I'm saying. I'm trying to say how I say it.
Because I was expecting a music video and everything. I'm like, yo, this is a fire feature. This is like right after, Roddy Ricch put his first album out. So I'm like, oh yeah, they about to go up.
So me and 22 G's was collaborating big time. Big time.
Right.
This is my boy. I love him. Love him to this day. Love him.
Shout out 22, man.
We was collaborating and working on projects and videos, and we had came up with this idea of like, yo, let's do an album. Cause we were just knocking out so many records. We were just free flowing, knocking out records. So I got to the point where two like, yo, bro, you giving me 5 hooks every time we record, bro. Let's do an album. I want to do an album with you. So he wanted to do an album, and we was going to do this album. We was working on it. We flew out to LA for Los Angeles for like 2 to 3 months. We were sleeping together for 3 months. PNVJ pulled up. A few people pulled up, and actually, like, Gio from World Star was there, YM Bape as well. It was a few.
I was gonna ask you about him too.
It was a few people there where we was kind of creating this environment. I know One Take J, he was at a few sessions too. One Take J from Los Angeles.
Okay.
Blueface wasn't really this lit at this time, but we was like networking and see people like them here and there.
Blueface was rapping back then?
Yeah, he was. I wouldn't say he was rapping,
like
but I remember
like
him being with
y'all.
One Take J. I remember him being around One Take J when I would link up with him. So we was out in Los Angeles working for the project, and Roddy hit me and was like, yo, get something in. You know what I'm saying? We just did that one. You know what I'm saying? Let's get something else in. So 2 on the other end, we working on the project, but Roddy like, yo, I want to get something in with you. So I go tell Vok, yo, look, and I go over to.
Oh, so you
I'm like, yo,
were
look,
working with Vok.
Let's go work. Let's go bring this thing. Let's go. Me, Tutu, and Roddy on the whole. Let's go smash them together. See how we test the water out on this.
Yeah, cause I know Vok worked with like all the New York artists like Shawnee Bin Laden, Busy, Maceo, like.
Yeah, Vok. Shout out to Vok, Vockaroni, man. That's my boy. Yeah, so we locked in on that. We doing that.
Vok, you gotta pull up here, by the way.
Yeah, he do.
You was definitely on my list. I ain't gonna lie. Vok was definitely on my guest list, so people I want to hit up.
Man, you have to. It's a few people you gotta get on, man. So yeah, we locked in on that, and we make the record happen. I fly back to New York now. I'm in New York. So Tutu and Roddy already sent the hook back though. He sent the hook in, running up these bands like I'm Leeky. He sent it in. Oh, Leeky need a hook, but I got ya. He sent it in. So Roddy sent the hook over to us. And then we was moving on and we about to drop it. That's why I say you being sneaky, man. You notice that it got taken down. Nobody ever tell me that.
Nah, because for me, it's just like...
you ain't being sneaky. That was a
I'm going to tell you the fact. So it's like, for me, it's just like, I seen you and Tutu was just doing all this music together.
Yeah.
Then I seen him post a video, like him and Roddy was like, I think they linked up at a show or something.
Yeah.
He posted like a video of them chilling. And then next thing I know, I see both of y'all together. I'm like, so he probably like orchestrated this himself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why, like, I had to see it. So then when the song came out, I'm thinking, okay, the song came out, now we need a video. So, I'm assuming, y'all 3 big artists,
we was
y'all about to put out a video. So I was waiting for
it. It just, I wanted to partner. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to partner. That was it. I just wanted to partner. And I wouldn't say 22 G's. I would not say 22 G's. He never not once said this. This is why I say some people, when we doing business, a lot of people, other people that's in the business. So we got to a point to where the album done, we ready to drop. And it was just like, yo, I ain't never drop an album. And it was just like, yo, Leeky, drop this as yours.
You gotta try it.
And I was just like, man, this is my first body of work. I don't want my first body of work to be a collaboration body of work. That was really why that record really ain't, you know, videos like that probably, I guess, I would assume.
I mean, that's
that
just
was
one.
really
That's
my
one
only
single
thing, yeah.
right there, though.
That was, but that was the third single, like fourth single.
No, I'm saying like
So
y'all
we
could have
could
put it
drop
out
the
as just
album.
one single. You know what I mean?
So we could drop the album. I was with it to put it out as singles.
Yeah.
But Two really wanted us to do an album. I appreciated that. I was with
Collaboration.
it to do it with him. But the teams, you know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
feel
saying? Teams, like the artists can be right, the players can be ready. Coaches may be off board, you know what I'm saying? Coaches may not be fucking with each other at the time or something.
Yeah, and I noticed that with a lot of artists too. Like,
Yeah.
I noticed artists say things like that where it's like, oh, you know, my label gives me the freedom to drop when I want.
Facts.
And it's like, I never really think about like, why is that so significant? So like, you just said that just now, because it's just like, I didn't realize it's really like that restrictive when it comes to like, you know, I could drop this, you know, I could do this, I could do that. It's kind of like college athletes. I was like, if I'm you know playing for like Duke, don't quote me on this because I haven't been tuned with college basketball. If I'm playing for like Duke or UNC, actually no, UNC is sponsored by Jordan. I know that for sure. I can only wear Jordan apparel, right?
Hell yeah.
I can't wear like Adidas. I can't wear Under Armour stuff like
9
that.
times out of 10, that's
because
how
it
it would be.
violates
That's how it
my deal, you know, the reason I'm here. So
They
it's kind of the
created new
same way I
spaces
see
for
with
it,
like
yeah.
artists and the same thing.
Exactly. So it's something similar to that, but I wouldn't say that's what stopped it. It really was just like it was a collab project, and then it kind of turned into my project. That's
Okay.
where it stopped it. You know what I'm saying? That's really what stopped it. I felt like it was turning into my project, to where I got to pay for certain things and do that. And I'm independent. I ain't just go take $1 million. So it's a little different when I own 35-50%, and then I got to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So then we fast forward, and now you have Future Sounds. And before we get into Future Sounds, let's talk about how you guys linked up.
Shout out to the Future,
Yeah.
man. And the way we linked up, bro, it's just crazy, bro. Like, shout out to my manager, Rated R. Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
Explicit Music Group, you feel me? I met him first. I put out this song called Drill Gospel. You know what I'm saying? I was in the church. I had all my niggas in it. We had merch, all of that. Drill Gospel hit 100,000 views. It went crazy. And then he found me off of that, you feel me? Rated R. And then we just started locking in ever since. And then fast forward, Rated R been knew Leeky because when Leeky started rapping, Rated found him type shit. You feel me? So it's just like a full circle moment. Like,
Full circle moment,
look who I just found type shit. So get up with him. So next thing you know.
It go from his manager saying, yo, Leeky, I want to introduce you to JD and Ruby Rosa. I don't know if you know Ruby Rosa. Ruby Rosa is an icon, legend.
Right, that's a fact.
Legend. That's my producer. Legend.
Even hear the tag too.
Yeah, like legend. Got legend. Made a lot of people. Beyond beats. When I say legend, I'm talking beyond beats. I ain't talking about beats. He a legend.
Nah, I believe it.
Yeah,
for
that
sure.
guy's behind a lot of rappers that we were just talking about too. Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah. So
So,
just to
it was like
backtrack
a
a little
full
bit,
circle.
so I'm sure the audience want to know, like, what is Future Sounds?
Future Sound, literally a full service media agency. Full service. So we really focus on maximizing creators and creating a space that says, hey, look, you're doing a book, but we can also help you do a film for this book or do a movie for this book. While doing that, you may can also potentially do a distribution deal with a record label or something. So we just are the company that kind of just thinks forward, thinks what's next for the creator, for the artist, for anybody that we're working with our partners. And we kind of have this like brand guideline of like where if you're not putting the project that's at hand that you're working with for any employee of the Future Sound Network, if you're not treating it kind of more than you're treating your health a little bit, don't work with them. Because we want to give everybody that same respect that they give themselves.
Nice.
So you know what I'm saying? Some people may miss meals and time just because they want to go and focus on their craft and make
Chase
it
their
better
dream.
for the audiences. So we do that same thing with them. We're just showing them how to monetize and maximize, really.
Yeah.
And I want to say shout out to Leeky because the way he felt about like PNB is how I feel about him. Like, damn, bro, you could be doing a million things right now, but you fucking with me. Like, feel me? He preaching to me for hours and he don't even have to because Feel me? But he's just doing it off the strength, like, cause he really want to see me win.
Yeah.
So that should really mean a lot because like going through this journey, like even before I met my managers now, like I went through the phase where managers gave up on me and shit like that. So to find a solid team, that really means a lot. You feel me?
Yeah. So Leeky, I heard you speak on the radar about like how you promote, well not promote, but you push like your artists to like do like showcases where it's like, what is it like they sell tickets and they get revenue out of that?
Yeah. So we have
about that again for the audience.
Future Fest, which is a ticketing platform.
Okay.
Which we do where we go and rent out locations. We'll go rent out. It could be an art gallery, a photo space, a venue space, whatever it is. And if they want to do an album release, if they want to do a showcase, a performance, a festival, a birthday experience, whatever it is, kind of album release, we show them how to basically maximize it and monetize that experience. To say, hey, look, you can make the greatest, best experience for 5 or 50 people, and you can also figure out how to generate a revenue for this to continue to do it for the people. Because that's really what stops independent artists from creating and doing more and really giving that environment that major artists give. So we kind of just literally show artists how to be majorly independent, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, I was just about to say that to myself. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, because like this, this being a business-based podcast, well, I can't speak today.
Yeah.
We kind of want to show people like, not just what the industry has to offer, but how to really maneuver in the industry, right? So in this case, with the music industry, people think you just make music and that's that.
Oh, no,
you go about your way. You don't have to worry
And what
about,
he was just talking-
if you have a
way
manager,
bigger
you
than
have
that.
your label, your A&Rs and stuff, they do all of that. You just go in the studio and make your music and, look fly on Instagram and stuff like that.
Yep.
But like,
But it's like with Future Sounds, it's showing you how to actually be independent in terms of doing your own stuff when it comes to music, marketing, networking, like
And
all of
most
those factors.
importantly, we really focus on making it easier for the creator, because that's why we don't want to be independent. So every time that we expand and we grow or we relaunch the brand or update it and add more features and services, we are coming with these ideas in mind. We're coming with, all right, what is missing from the space? All right, bet we're gonna give what's missing and we're gonna give it easier for these creators. Because it shouldn't be like a mile away if you can just do it in 2 steps. So we kind of try to take away the mile for some artists.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, because it's just like even I remember you said on the radio, it's like this is like their own version of having that experience of a Rolling Loud. Because it's like Rolling Loud, it's like select people get on there, but then it's like you got a couple other people who sneak on there, like not sneak on, but it's like somebody might put them on, right?
I really did that because this is why I launched the Future Fest. Now I'm gonna really be real with you. I'm gonna be 1,000% with you, right? I launched the Future Fest because I get paid $1,500 to $5,000 per show that I do by myself independently. And Rolling Loud reached out to me and my company and was like, yo, we want to get you on Rolling Loud 2019, first ever New York. My team, yo, Leeky, you have to do it. This is the first New York. This is great for your brand, and it's great for them as well. My thing that really bothered me was the fact that they
try to
paid
lowball you or
me and a
something?
lot of other artists was a fraction of the ticket sales.
I mean, is that good or bad in your case? I'm
You tell
assuming
me
they
if it's
lowball you?
if it's 60,000 people coming and you're giving me a half of one ticket sale, what are you doing? It's enough money to get flown around.
I'm trying to remember how much are Rolling Loud tickets.
It's enough
I ain't gonna
money to
lie, I
get
ain't never
flown
got
around.
a chance to go out
So
there. Yet.
I really just, I didn't like that. So I just said, all right, bet we're gonna do this, and I'm just not gonna do it again. That was it. So we're not gonna. Don't hit me back to come again. I told Sarah, I told a few people that was on board this, like Tariq, a few people that was on board. Don't hit me to come back again, bro. I fuck with y'all, but
I mean, sometimes it's kind of
we're
like
not about to do that.
Sometimes it's just about the risk. Like I feel like sometimes too, like
Cause I'm scared of rolling. I'm scared of big environments. That's why it's like, yo, just pay me my
I feel like
fees. I'm
sometimes you gotta
scared
take
too.
that risk though. Like like it's probably like, cause we see it all
Young
the
Boy,
time.
the
through,
only
like,
artist to say that, bro. Some rappers are scared to perform in front of big audiences.
No, I get that,
They
but
don't
hear me
want
out
to.
though. Hear me out though. It's just like
We don't want to perform in certain amount of audiences.
Now, but peep though, in some cases though, it's just like you gotta take that risk. Like you see it
Yeah.
on all the time. I mean, I know in TV shows it's scripted. Obviously the writers make it a happy ever after ending, but like you never know if that could be a reality for yourself too. Where it's
Yes.
like you might take that chance. You might have to deal with the low balling. All right, cool, but it probably builds for you on a bigger scale in terms of
I never
the
did a
content
festival,
and stuff.
so
like
I really
that.
just was like, I really wasn't tripping about the bread. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get mad about it. I just created my own platform.
No, that's true. Yeah.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get mad about it. I just said, bet, you got 60,000 people here. and y'all doing this. Now I'm gonna do. No artist is gonna experience that knows me. That's all I did. That was it.
No, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I respect their platform and their environment and what they're doing. But I just was like, yo, whoa. All right, y'all not for me. Y'all for something. Y'all for the other type of artist, not me. There's no problem with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because when you put it that way, actually, I do like that too. Because sometimes you gotta be a trendsetter. So
Yeah.
me personally, I like to I like especially being with this podcast. It's like I like to study other people that's like, not to say doing similar things as me, but doing something that's relatable to mine.
Yes.
So this one podcast I like to call, it's called the Endgame Podcast, right? And it's like these 3 rich black guys.
Yeah.
Right. I don't remember where they're from exactly, but I think they're all from Charlotte. I know Max Maxwell, he's the head of it. He's from Charlotte, but I think all 3 of them from Charlotte.
Max
and
Maxwell,
like
that name sound.
he's a Jamaican real estate investor, does millions and stuff like that. But they were speaking about like the whole Michael Jordan shoe deal.
Yeah.
Right? And how like he gets paid basically 5% of every sale, like Jordan item, like
Some people that's
the
great.
socks, the shoes,
That's
the
great.
sweatsuits. Yeah, some people it's great, but then he
Look
was
at how big Jordan is. So it's 5% of so much.
exactly, right? And he was saying like in the same light, what if like NBA players like LeBron, Melo, KD all got together and said, let's just start our own brand. So it's like,
Yeah, that's I love
it's kind of
that.
what you doing right there
That's
with
kinda
Future
what I did.
Sounds. So
I
that's
just
why
love
like
that.
even coming into this into this episode, I was very excited for this episode just
Yeah,
because
much love.
when I first heard about Future Sounds, I said this is wavy in regards to like how you guys promote the independence and you guys are actually being the trendsetters in your own lane.
Yeah.
Most people just say take a 360 deal with such and such records, and then 2 years later they on live talking about they basically asked out. They have a terrible deal, they won't get out their deal.
That's what we do.
This down the third, but
We
I
do
kind
it
of like that.
We do it to show them how to leverage a great deal, so that way you're not you in 2-3 years you can't say like at that one point.
Go
can't
on live
nobody
and
say
say,
you can't
F
find
Future
you
Sounds
can't
or
find a
something.
video of me on live saying that Atlantic Records has not paid me no money. You can't find no video ever saying that. You can never find out one video saying that Atlantic Records has not paid me my money. So that's what I wanted to create for artists. I see it's funny when you do that, but you signed it, bro. You ain't
Right.
say nothing when you signed your deal.
They didn't even read it.
2
They didn't get
years
a
later,
lawyer,
that
nothing.
nobody care about you. Now we supposed to care about your deal. We don't care about you no more.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So I just really wanted to stop that environment with creators. Really, like
yeah, 'cause-
it'd be way too much of like artists, getting into deals, and then they don't think about the future when they get going in the deal. When they going in a deal, like bro, I was 14 years old, 13 years old when we did that with PNB Rock.
yeah, 'cause
21 years old now, bro.
Yeah, because even the other day we had like Handsome Baller up here and he was talking about like, what's like being independent versus like being signed, and he was just like breaking it down. It's like, you signed a deal, you get X amount of money, now you gotta worry about, your family, worry about yourself. Not just yourself, you gotta worry about your image.
When you indie, you gotta
Like-
worry about all of that too.
No, it's true, but he was saying like
what it really
it's more of
is,
like a debt when
It's
you
more
like
of like a
hell
babysitting
yeah.
situation. That's really what it is. It'd be more of like a baby situation of, yo, I'm gonna give you $1 million. People don't think they can make $1 million, so they take $1 million.
You go get that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah,
you
go
good.
ahead. You good.
People
bro.
don't think they could make $1 million, so they'll take the $1 million. I study Master P a lot. I love Master P.
Love Master P.
Yeah, and
I'm over Jay-Z guy,
this is
ain't
one
gonna-
thing that I
ain't
got
gonna
to
lie.
see and watch before I ever signed a deal, before I even got any deal offer. Seen a video of Master P saying how his brother was going crazy on him because he turned down a deal for $1 million or something like that.
I seen that.
But he said that he told his brother, yo, relax, what you doing? If they just offered $1 million, how much you think we really worth?
That's true.
That's always the
Kind-
question I ask myself. How much am I really worth?
It's like Ross back
And
there,
I
like
figure it
you
out.
did episode Kwani, and Kwani brought up that STG quote where he's like, I'm worth $1 million, it's $1 million gonna come find me, something like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that, Ross, but you do, right? Yeah, so it's kind of like the same type of message right
Yup.
there. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We here, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Future Sound.
We here, we
You know what
here.
I'm saying? Shout out to Coney Island.
Yeah, so now Krazy Dee's get to you, just got your beverage and whatnot. So it's actually something I was thinking. So one thing, obviously we know what's going on with the sound of New York right now. Everybody's doing drill, everybody's sampling and stuff like that. But you know, you were saying that you're from Africa right now. You got 2 countries right there. And Afro beats is really the theme. Do you really look at like Afro, I guess you could call it Afro sampling, like kind of like similar to something like artists like Yus G's or Rocco Bolin's doing, where it's like they kind of tapping into their African roots, doing African samples, African beats?
I definitely been tapping in more into my African like listeners and stuff like that. Like, you feel me? If you people my Instagram, they've been dancing to my songs and stuff like that. But what I really want to do
love 'em in
is,
Ghana.
I ain't gonna lie, they love me out there. So I really want to like go out there.
So you really out there?
I don't want to just make a song like out here for them. I want to go out there so I can really feel that vibe with them. You feel me? So I can really
10 in the morning.
make that vibe with them instead of just trying to follow the wave. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, because you told me like you actually spent time out there, like, you know, on multiple occasions. I noticed with other artists too, it's like they don't really, like, it's like some artists, like, let's just say it'll be a artist who has Jamaican parents. He do a Jamaican sample just cause, but you never went to Jamaica. You don't really be in tune with Jamaican music.
Like, I really want to tap in with my people so I can feel that love and feel that vibe and really make a song for real instead of just trying to make a song because Afro beats is hot right now because everybody just now catching on to Africans. You feel me?
Yeah, because I feel like it's something easily marketable because it's like, even with me, like, I'm Haitian. I seen Siggy Black, he's Haitian as well. Like, shout out Siggy Black. I seen he did a Haitian song, and like he's actually putting the language, like he's speaking Creole on the track.
Oh, I got
and I'm just like, yo, that's fire.
Yeah, I got it.
And like it's called compa. Compa is like the genre of music in Haiti, right? So it's called compa. So it's like,
that's hard.
Yeah, so he did a drill song with a compa beat. It's just like, yo, he's speaking the language. So I'm like, that's fire. But a lot of artists wouldn't do that though. It's just a lot of artists, especially too, like, I don't know what it is with the music industry, but it's like if you Haitian, they just jack you for whatever reason. It's just like you don't, like, you just gotta have Haitian in your blood. You don't even have to actually be raised in a Haitian household, you know, all that. You just walk around with a Haitian flag, everybody like, you know, rock with you. Like, especially like down south with like Florida, like the Miami, like Haitians, like
Zoes.
There's
Kodak.
a lot of them niggas
The Zoes,
out there.
bro.
The Zoes don't play, they different.
Yeah, like Kodak's whole label, it's a bunch of Haitians.
Yo, Kodak
crazy?
is
And
a
I'm
team.
sure they're tight. I'm sure that team is deep, but it's
Yo,
like
bro, Kodak
they could
met
probably
me.
fish you out and
When
tell
Kodak
who's a
met
fake
me, bro,
Haitian.
I thought he was violating me, bro. Like, but they was calling me
yeah.
Jit because I was a little nigga. But I didn't
But
know
that's
that Jit mean like, yo,
Florida,
little nigga
though.
over there.
Yeah, that's the. It's
So
like
he
Philly when
like,
they
yo,
say
yo,
John.
what's up with the Jit? Man, yo, who the Jit right here? Yo, Jit.
That's
What
like
you mean by
Philly
that?
when they be saying, yo, that joint, like.
Yo, that word Jit was fucking with me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck do
crazy.
this shit mean?
What was you gonna say though?
Nah, I was gonna say I actually met one of his homeboys in Florida. Like, I went out to Miami like last summer, and I met one of his homeboys. I was rapping for him and shit like that. Shit just crazy. I just bump into niggas like.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, nah, I mean, going back to you, Krazy Dee, it's just like with the African theme though, it's just like, even too, it's just like in public, it's like I see it, like, you know, you go to like a party or something, they play African music, and it's like the Africans, like they come out the woodwork. Like, it's like, yo, it's Africans coming out. You don't even know. You don't even know. They just come out of nowhere. It's like they all just group together and they build like a whole community, like a whole circle, like from. It's
Bro,
like a bunch of shadows just come out of nowhere.
Bro,
like,
they used to call us African booty scratches back in the day. Now they love
now
us.
everybody want to be
Now
African.
they
It's the
love
same with the
us.
Haitians. Everybody was making
but
fun of
it's
Haiti.
cool though, cause I ain't gonna lie. It also motivates me to embrace my culture a little bit more.
Yeah, I
you
ain't
feel me?
gonna
Nah,
lie,
for sure.
bro, I definitely
Trust
said
me, I
that.
love being Haitian, bro. It's just
I
like,
definitely said
A lot of
that.
niggas was saying that. You feel me?
yeah, and it's crazy because it's like it's crazy too because it's like being that it's so popular now, you're seeing more people come out and like claim what they are. Like, it's certain people that's like, you know, from certain parts of Africa. You probably never know because it's like, you know, skin wise they might be white. Like, for example, Blake Griffin, people don't know he's Haitian. Like, his dad is Haitian
I ain't know that.
because he looks, you know, he looks white.
Yeah.
So it's like people don't even know, or even the Japanese girl, the tennis girl, Naomi, I forgot her last name. It's
Naomi,
like
what
every
you
chance,
call it?
every
This-
chance,
this,
the one who
this
goes
girl-
with
this guy's
Corday, like every, bro,
Yeah,
any
Blake- first of all,
any
Blake
interview.
Griffin, I'll let you rock, but
any
that shit just
interview,
bust my head.
any
That shit
any
bust my
interview
head,
she gets, bro,
OD.
she always shouts out Haiti. Like, I
ain't
love
know
it.
Blake
You
Griffin
know?
was Haitian, bro. I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie. You just made
he's
me-
like a quarter, I
you
think,
just
or
made me
like
kinda
half,
like,
something
I
like
don't
that.
know. You just made me like fuck with him just now. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know
It's
why,
a lot
bro.
of people out there, bro. Like, you would never know just because like the skin tone or just because the background. They
'Cause I
probably
always
they weren't
wondered
raised in
what
that
he is,
household,
like, what's his race,
but it is
like,
what it is. Like, even Rich the Kid, it's like Rich the Kid, like
yeah,
he was raised in a
he
Haitian
Haitian.
household,
He
but
Haitian.
people don't even know that. Like,
Yeah.
people
Like,
just
he
so
know-
surprised.
He don't even know much English. Sometimes like
Oh,
he
for real?
just learned more English.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know
Before
that.
he ain't know that much English, bro.
Oh, I even
He
know
used to
that.
be talking with his family. On
Yeah, that's
social
what I'm
media and
saying.
shit,
Yeah,
bro.
but that's the thing. When he did that, people were so amazed. Like,
Hell yeah.
he's Haitian. I'm just like, yeah, like
They used to think like, oh, he was like not nice with music, and I was trying to explain to people, bro. He nice. It's just he still has his heavy accent. Like his accent is heavy, bro. Heavy. Like I guess he was really talking his language till probably like 12 or 15 prior because his shit is still heavy, bro. It is heavy.
Yeah, because like me, I have a lot of African friends too. It's like they be telling me they have their own like languages and stuff, depending on like what tribe they're from and stuff like that. As like with you,
That's
Krazy Dee,
cultural
it's just like
differences, hell yeah.
you know, you could use that to your advantage. You know, like
Nah,
not
that's a
just
fact.
through the music, but just through your image as well. You know, because like I said earlier, like it's people that kind of just use it like, oh yeah, you know, I'm African, so everybody come support me. But it's a difference when it's like people actually, you know, like use African type of beats. You know, speak like you know their own language. You know, use their own culture.
And it hit different
into
when
the-
it hit different when people back home really like fuck with your music, like reposting you. Like I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of Africans I don't know in Ghana calling me they brother, yo, follow me back, just and I really follow them back just so we could feel that vibe from each other, like treat them like family type shit. You feel me? Like that means a lot to me, bro, because people kind of look up to me in a certain way, and I have to like realize that, like, nah, they fuck with me, like, nah, they fuck with me.
Yeah. So Leeky, actually at the beginning of the episode, I thought about him, but you mentioned him earlier. So being that you're from the Lower East Side, like, so what's your relationship with like YN Bape? Like, do you know him personally?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my boy, we were just talking. Free my boy.
Yeah, free him.
Free
I was about to say,
YN Bape.
yeah, I know he was locked up and shit.
Free, I don't know if y'all can see, right? I can't see it, but he just text me, right?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man, my boy is like, yo.
Yeah, it's
a lot
crazy
of
because
niggas
it's like,
be forgetting about people, right?
yeah, because like in high school, he was the talk of the town. Like everybody,
Man.
every week it's like it's a video of him going viral doing something, and then it's like I remember ever
He
since he
say,
got
yo,
locked.
what's up, bro? Da, da, da. Miss you. I've been cool and da, da, da. It's January 25th.
That's a fact.
January
But,
25th, bro.
Yeah, nah, cause it's just like my friends from like high school back in the day, he was just like, yo, bro, whatever happened to the ape guy? Like he's still around and shit. I'm just like, I think he's like, I don't remember, like, you know, I'm just like trying to keep
he
track.
just-
And that makes
shout out-
me go
shout
to
out
Instagram. I'm just like, let me
YN
go
Bape,
see his
man,
pages
yeah.
and whatnot. But yeah,
You
shout
know,
out to the
I
ape,
don't know
man.
the specifics of his case and stuff like that. I don't want to really talk on the details, but
Nah, for sure.
yeah, definitely shout out to him or free him. It's just like I don't want to get into that space.
No,
but,
facts. You don't have to.
Before we even get off like anything like this, I just lost my boy 303 Saints. He from Bushwick, Brooklyn.
It's crazy because I was just wondering, who, like, because I seen a lot of my friends who actually like knew him
Yeah.
personally. So I was like, I
Yeah.
was gonna ask them today, like,
So
who
I was supposed to do that in the beginning of the interview. I forgot.
No,
So I
for sure.
want to definitely my bad. I really just want to right now, moment of silence real quick just for my big dog real quick. Just because he really was a real humble human being. Real one. All right, we can go on. Okay,
Damn,
my bad.
R. Peter, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I
he
seen it
definitely
all
show
over
love.
Instagram
He
last
definitely
night.
show
Funeral
love.
on Thursday and stuff like that, bro. And it's just, I be smiling but do stuff, but shit really be eating me, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like when I got
My
that call, it was
condolences.
live when I got the call that he had passed away. I literally just got the information 2 days ago.
Yeah, my condolences because
I'm
like I
still trying to
said,
figure out. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. But I really
me
want
too.
to shout
Yeah,
out
it's
his
like-
family. I want to pray for his family, and I want to make sure that everybody that's around him and his family that's really close with him is okay. Because I know how motivational he is, how much
Yeah.
he moved people. He moved me. First day I met him, literally. That's how we know each other, locked in from first day.
yeah, because even my close
yeah.
close friends, like not just friends, but our close
Yeah,
friends,
man,
they
yeah.
all like felt that. I'm just like the only one like in the group chat kind of left out.
He a real one, man.
But I'm
He a
just
real
like,
one.
what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, because it's just
That
like,
shit don't even feel real, bro.
yeah. I
Ain't
just,
gonna lie.
I really,
Yeah,
feel,
shit
I
real.
feel for
real.
them. You know, it's tough to lose a loved one and whatnot.
R. Peter, bro.
That's a fact.
Cause he definitely showed love. You feel me?
Yeah.
He a
crazy,
real one.
bro.
He a real one. Much love, man. Shit, man, yeah.
It just be crazy cause, man, every day is just,
I mean, we just talk about PNB, R&P, PNB. You know,
Yeah,
like
real.
every day is just like you never know what's going on and stuff.
like you really never know, like type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I like hate to drown the mood and whatnot, you know, but it's real out here. Like last night I was in a stool
It's real.
session.
It's real. It's real.
You know, I was
man.
in a stool session
and
and
just really check on your friends, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
really
a
check
fact.
on your friends. If you really care about your friends, really check on them. You know what I'm saying? Really, really check on them. And when I say that, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? It won't hurt just to ask them, are you okay? Feel good? And then if they say no, to just, cope with them a little bit, speak. That could save a lot of people's lives. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, because last night I was in the studio session with my boy Remy, and he was speaking about like he really put his all into the song. Like he was crying recording this song.
yeah.
Right, like this song that he about to put out. And he was just saying like like he just put a lot of emotion and whatnot. But his main message was like, yo, like I could go tomorrow, bro. It's like I need like this is the type of song that if I go tomorrow, I want this song to be out and ready, that everybody could hear and remember like this was me. You know what I mean?
That's
So it's
what
like
we
with a lot
focused
of
on right
artists
now,
too.
man,
It's like
was
I know
music,
that's
man.
probably like something that y'all probably have like in the back of your heads when y'all record music. Like this if this should be my last song, I want everybody to feel me on that.
I ain't get to that point yet, but you definitely just made me, you definitely just made me want to, get to that point.
Definitely.
You definitely, because I'm really realizing the older I get, time is not promised. It's not promised. I used to really be playing with time a lot, like playing with time. So time is really not promised. So it's a lot of people out there that cope with depression or suicidal addictions and stuff like that, or just that really could use therapy or just coping mechanisms. So we here. I'm here.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So what's next for Future Sounds before we dip off?
Yeah, right now we just launched the network. We got distribution, publishing. So we testing that out for a lot of artists this year.
That's just with you guys, or you guys linked up with like like a bigger business or label or something like that?
Nah, yeah, we just got full distribution. We got a Merlin partnership. Merlin,
Okay.
we got our DSP agreements for Merlin.
Oh, okay.
Merlin is one of the biggest independent distributors.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know this, so you guys let the audience.
Yeah, Merlin,
too.
one of the big
we all wanna
independent
know,
distributors.
Okay.
And we had reached out to Merlin, Sono Suite. We've been negotiating a deal for probably like 6 to 12 months, I'll say. And it really felt dope this time to test it out and to roll out like a starting plan of distribution with them. Say, all right, bet, let's potentially do this and then move on. So right now, we launching out distribution, test it out for artists, see how they like it, what we can do to improve that space and that field, and really just expanding outside of that. So, we keep expanding on monetization more this year. That's what I was talking to y'all about too. We giving out links to everybody. Everybody get a link. We about to literally separate the link sector of it to create more of shorter links for everybody. Give everybody this link and bio feature that kind of monetizes your bio. So, you could sell anything up there. If you don't want to sell anything, you can literally just post your music, your links, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever it is. We put ads up there, monetize it, run it. Y'all get 90% of all of y'all monetization revenues. Right now, we kind of are one of the...
you guys upped it.
Yeah, right
I
now
remember
we
it was
kinda,
like 80 before, right?
Yeah, Google, whatchamacallit,
See, so
a lot
he
of these,
really putting on.
Yeah, a lot of these AdSense monetization publishing companies, they really they giving people 60-40. So, we went, got publishing, draft up independent publishing agreements to say, yo, look, we're going to control the bidding and the auto bidding of this ad to control, I bet, how much is getting paid for it, how much are you selling it for. So we really had to really control like an auctioning type of space to even get in that community to offer better monetization features for artists. Like, all right, bet they're giving y'all 60, 70, copy, let's give y'all 90. And it really goes by click. Like we were just showing D earlier at the office and stuff like that. So it's like we really go by not impressions, clicks, and not really even the click rate. So what they're doing with the click, the clicks,
so
the
kind of
scrolls, the
following
moves,
your
the stuff like
analytics.
that, how they're following the ads. So we kind of like...
So it helps your marketing a lot.
Yeah,
then.
it helps
so
marketing
you
a lot,
in
really.
the direction and whatnot.
Big time, yeah, for surely. So, we definitely just focusing on that way more this year, just more distribution, more monetization with artists. We really feel like it's a lot of creators out here that are building up, getting big, especially fast. So we understand that and we're like, yo, you guys are missing out on so much monetization by just counting on these TikTok platforms, Instagram platforms. These platforms are dope. You can utilize them to kind of bring them to your own brand as well. So that's really what we're doing with creators.
For that. So any final words y'all both want to give the audience before we go?
Shit.
Just look out for the kid, man, because I'm about to take over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Krazy Dee, the future.
They've been sleeping on
Prince
us
of
for a
Coney
minute,
Island,
but
man.
I'm the Prince of Coney Island, and we finna
Why
take
not the
over.
king?
Huh?
Why not the king?
Why not the king?
Why,
That's a
Lance
good
Stevenson
question.
your way or something?
Play with him. This
That's
what I
a
be
good
doing.
What
Play
happened?
with
Lance
him.
Stevenson your way? Who from Coney
Why
Island?
not the
Ask
king,
him.
right? All right, so
Ask him.
I said Prince of Coney Island because I'm the youngest nigga in the hood doing it. And
Nah, I
I'm not
feel
the only nigga in Coney Island doing it. It's people
Nah,
bigger
true.
than me like
You got
them.
Isaiah Whitehead.
Shout out
He
to
humble,
people like them.
respectful of the environment
But
and
like
the turf,
I'm
bro.
the Prince of Coney Island. That means like I'm coming for y'all. You feel me? Like I'm coming. Just because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming.
I feel that.
Prince becomes a king.
Yeah, the prince always become a king. So I have no problem starting from here to get to there because I'm gonna get there. But let me start here first so y'all can see the growth. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so, it's definitely been a pleasure to have you out here. Instagram's going to be right here, so y'all make sure y'all follow them and whatnot.
Yes,
y'all make
sir.
sure y'all subscribe to our channel for more content. You over there
Yeah,
eating that
subscribe
bowl.
right now.
You eating that bowl of cereal
Subscribe.
over there,
Subscribe.
watching this while you
Do
eating
it.
breakfast.
Do it.
Hit that subscribe button. Yes, you.
You think I'm fucking playing, man? You think
think
it's a
I don't
fucking
see you?
game, guy?
You just
I'm-
woke
bro, I'm
up.
looking
You think
at
it's a
you.
fucking
woke up
don't
watching
move,
this
guy.
vlog.
Don't fucking move out of the
You sit on the toilet
yeah,
over there.
you
You
come
and
back
your
to the
jaws
phone.
Yeah, you
watching this
too.
shit, boy. I'm on your
Subscribe.
ass.
We see you. Hit that subscribe
Yeah,
button.
yeah.
And like this
you
video
too, girl,
too.
from back then.
Watch this
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I want you to watch us and subscribe to us.
Yeah.
You
And what was
played
it?
with us.
You had
Nah.
like the umbrella emoji before, right?
Yeah, I
That was
love
it.
the
Yo,
umbrella
drop some
emoji.
umbrellas in the comments
Drop some
too.
umbrellas.
Drop some umbrellas.
Right
We bringing
now.
it back.
You know I
bringing it
stopped
back.
because of Tory, man.
I just thought about that. I just thought about that.
And he got the umbrella company, so I said, nah, man, I'm gonna respect this shit. Free Tory Lanez though, real shit.
Free Tory.
Nah, but for real though,
Follow me on the gram, KRAZY__DEE. You know what I'm saying? Krazy Dee, Prince of
Go!
Cookin.
right here.
Don't
At
forget the
Future Sound
name.
Network on Instagram, at futuresoundnetwork.com, Future Sound Network on all platforms, Future Sound NY for New York artists. We are expanding to PA, Connecticut, Philly, Miami. Talk your shit, bro.
Yeah, so go ahead. Like I said, follow us on Instagram. If you're new, right? Like, comment, subscribe. Also share too, because you never know. It's an artist who could definitely benefit off of future sounds.
Go!
So definitely have them tap in, and
Yeah.
just like that, we're out. It's a pleasure to have you guys.
And beyond
here.
that, subscribe right
And-
fucking now.
That's a fact.
Nah, real shit. Don't just be watching face.
And you guys are gonna be in tune for their freestyles too.
Go!
Oh, yeah.
I hope you enjoyed another episode of What's Cookin' NYC. You can't find us in any air fryer, and you can't cook us because we're available on all streaming platforms. Like, comment, subscribe.